Good evening, good evening. Good evening, Biafras. Good evening, Africans. Good evening. I greet you according to your time zone. I greet you according to your time zone. If you come across my live, please like, subscribe, and share the live. It's very, very important. The live. Good evening, Africans all over the world. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, Africans. If you come to the live, we are here to educate more about freedom and about terrorists. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I greet you all, lovers of freedom. Like I always say, freedom is not given, freedom is taken. Never think that someone will give you freedom. No, you must fight for your freedom. Freedom worth fighting for, and freedom worth dying for. Freedom is taken, it's not given. Good evening. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Good evening, lovers of freedom. Please like the live, like. Freedom is not given, freedom is taken. Never think that somebody will give you freedom. Your freedom is compulsory. You must take your freedom. Like we always say, freedom. Therefore, you know what will happen. We all know what is happening in Nigeria today. We know all what is happening. Good evening. Thank you. Thank you for joining. If anyone, thank you for joining. Good evening, lovers of freedom. We know what is. We all know what Biafra is passing in Nigeria today. Like a hellfire to Biafra all about the world. The scene of Nigeria is affecting Biafrans all over the world. What we are passing in Nigeria is affecting Biafrans all over the world. Good evening, lovers of freedom. Please like the live, share the broadcast. It's very, very important. We want to educate people about the meaning of freedom. We want to educate you people about what the president of Nigeria says, Tinubu, about our PM. According to the topic, he said that. According to the topic today, a terrorist state Nigeria is calling our Prime Minister, Mazi Ekpa, a terrorist. It's very, very laughable. A terrorist state, who is the terrorist state? Have it in mind, in the country, the number one city, any utterance made by the country is made by the president, it's compulsory. The president of Nigeria is the number one citizen. Who is the president of Nigeria is Tinubu. Now we need to dive into Tinubu matter, into Tinubu discussion. For him calling our prime minister a terrorist. Tinubu discussion. In declare our prime minister wanted. How can a terrorist declare about the world? Go to Finland, you ask about him. He's working strong heavily in Finland and in other countries in the world, in Europe. Can Tinubu go to America? The answer is no. Why? Ask yourself. Why can't Tinubu go to America? It's very, very important. Who is Tinubu? We need to ask the question. It's time to ask a question. Who is this person? Now, the terrorist, anything illegal, anything support illegal, support a terrorist. What do you support illegal? What is drug baron? Ask yourself, a drug baron is someone that deals with anything illegal. This is someone that deals with anything that's banned by a country or by a nation. Why can't he go to America? Why is he always going to France and UK? Why? Why is America? Why is he afraid of America? See, because they declared wanted. Tinubu is declared wanted in America. That shows that Tinubu is a drug baron. Tinubu is a terrorist. Now he's declared our prime minister a terrorist. Why? If you don't, and according to our leader, Mazi Kano, he said that if they did not call you a terrorist, that is, you are doing nothing for your freedom. If they did not call you a terrorist, you are doing nothing for your freedom. Yes, it's right. We have many histories of freedoms in the world. One, we have what I'm here with for joining. Yes, we have many histories of freedoms in the world. Mandela, today the world celebrates about Mandela all over the world, but they call him a terrorist. British called Mandela a terrorist for fighting for his freedom, 1991. You understand me? They call the sacrifice of Martin Luther King Jr. in America. Do you think that black will be free going to America, going to Europe, going to America, going to Asia? It's impossible. Somebody and someone will fight for your freedom. The West are calling him dictator. The West are calling Ibrahim Traore a dictator. You understand me? Why are they calling him a dictator? Because he stood for his freedom. You understand me? He stood on his ground for his freedom. He said, no, enough is enough. There's a time a man will stand up and say that enough is enough. Yeah, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Yeah, thank you for joining. You understand me? A time we call a man will say that it's enough for everything. It's compulsory. Ibrahim Traore stand up and say that enough is enough. Freedom is very important. If you want, no problem. You are free to go and feed your baby. No problem. You understand me? Freedom is not given. Like I always says, freedom is taken. You must stand up for your freedom. You must stand up and fight for your freedom. Nobody will give you freedom. Nobody will say, take your freedom. It's impossible. Nobody will say, take your freedom. No. You must stand up. You must say, enough is enough. Our leader, 1966, 1966 to 70, stand up and say, no, enough is enough for the thing happening in the East. For the genocide committed by Nigeria on his people. Keep on repeating itself. Wazika stood up. From Wazika stood up, they bribed him. He went back. The thing keep on repeating. Have it in mind. You cannot suppress a child forever. There's a time a child will stand up and say, no, I'm doomed. I'm tired for this your oppressor. There's a time a child will say, you must stand up for your freedom. Please, thank you. Please, thank you. Like the life, like it. We are talking about freedom. Yes. African today need freedom. Subscribe. Yes. African needs freedom. African need freedom. That is what I'm talking about. Who is the African? Biafra is part of African. Biafra is one of the giants at heart. Study the history of Biafra and study more about Biafra. You know, Biafra is the key to freedom in Africa. That is what we need to know. Once Biafra is restored, I believe Africa will get that dignity again. Once Biafra is restored, Africa will get and study those in East Africa, those in West Africa, North Africa, Central Africa, East and North Africa. Go and study the history of Biafrans. You know that Biafra is the key to Africa, is the key to freedom in Africa. The West, the Europe, the American know why they are suppressing the freedom of Biafra. Have it in mind, the freedom of Biafra is the freedom of African. According to Mandela, Mandela said that once Nigeria know who they are, Africa will be great again. Who is Nigeria? Who makes Nigeria great is Biafrans. No place in the world today, no corner of the world today, no side of the world today, no country in the world today you will not see or hear about an Igbo man. It's impossible. That is the heart of Biafra. Igbo man is all over the world. When I mean that Igbo man is all over the world, they are not just like that. They are there putting impact in the country they belong to. They are there putting impact in the country they dwell in. Because the freedom of Biafra is the freedom of Africa. It's compulsory. The freedom of Biafra is the freedom of Africa. We need to learn more about Biafra and about Africa. Like I'm saying, my right. Prime Minister wanted. I thank God. I'm happy for the response of our Prime Minister. Our Prime Minister declared Tinubu wanted because it's wanted. If Tinubu is a man enough, let him go to America. If he says he's man enough, if he says that he's not wanted, let him go to America. Tinubu is wanted. America declared he wanted. You understand me? America declared Tinubu wanted for drug baron, for drug trafficking, for drug selling, for drug. Thank you, John. Thank you for joining, my brother. Thank you for joining.
How are you? How are you?
Thank you for
Can you?
joining.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Good evening.
Good evening
Yeah,
from here.
like I'm saying, Tinubu is
No, continue. Continue. I can hear you. Hello. Hello.
okay.
Continue.
Like I'm saying, Tinubu is a drug baron. Okay, Tinubu is a drug baron. Ask yourself, how can president? What do you expect in the country? It's negative part. It's negative part. Good evening. Good evening. You understand me? The negative part. How can a drug baron, someone that is under wanted in America, become a president of a country, a nation? Do you know what is a nation? Do you know what is a country? You understand me? Go and study the meaning of a country and a nation. You understand me? You cannot take an illegal person to become a leader. It's impossible. A leader is someone that will.
I think your network is having problem.
Tinubu is a, like for example, I will have some details about Tinubu here because Tinubu don't have any right to declare our prime minister wanted. Who is Tinubu prime minister wanted? Tinubu have no right. Tinubu, they need to go and study the meaning of wanted. Now, what is terrorist? I said that Tinubu is a terrorist. I always said my word. I don't hide my face. I don't hide my words. Tinubu is a terrorist. Now, according to this, a terrorist, a person who a person who use unlawful violence and intimidation, especially against civilians. You understand me? That is what they call a terrorist. Person who is unlawful, a lawful. How did Tinubu become the president of Nigeria? Is it not a terrorist aspect? Is it the one that won the election? No, he became a president of he, he commit many things, crime, because a president of Nigeria. You understand me? That is what he had no right to declare our president wanted. You understand me? Okay, as I said, Tinubu fulfilled according to Vanguard newspaper, illegal drug case. Why Tinubu fulfilled 460 million US dollar to America? You understand me? Can you that is watching this program, you that is viewing my program, can you be bold enough to give person $1,000? Can you be a can you be bold enough to dash someone $1,000? It's impossible. It's no. But Tinubu fulfill 460 million US dollar. Do you know how much the money is in local currency? Do you know how much that is in local currency? That's it. Tinubu is a terrorist. I'd like you to talk more about Tinubu, call our prime minister, declare him wanted.
Okay. Thank you so much for inviting me in your program. Thank you. Thank you. I greet everybody in this comment section. I greet you, Lisa. I greet you, Ephraim, and Euphemia. I think that's your name. And you, Jones, all of you in the comment section, your name, the name of God. I am here. That God has given to me. We are going to look into what is happening in our place. You can see in the title. You can see on the title. The Nigerian government have they come out with a list of so-called terrorists want they want and they consider them to be to be the one terrorizing our place, not only our place and Nigeria. Unfortunately, they have shown their left hand, which they always like to show each of their rights, by going after people that are doing the needful, people that are peaceful, any atrocities to compare what, and they abandon those that are actually terrorizing everyone, which is the brothers of the government and co. So we are like my brother asked me, what am I going? What's my opinion on the list? I am not expecting them to ignore PM. That's just a fact. I know that they will come out with something like that. I also understand that most of them want to show that they are kind of that they're still relevant. Because imagine that list without you don't think that anybody will care much. But for the list to go viral and for the list to call attention of the world, they have to put them there. So then what number did they put him? That is 97, if I'm not mistaken. So they put his name in a list that has almost 90 something and people and so but that 97 making headline. Number one terrorist making headline. Not number two, not number three, not number four, not number 20, not to 30, not to 50, not to 60, not to 70, but 90 something. And everybody is shouting and using name of to shine is because with that PM, the list is worthless. Now, checking the who are behind the list, which is army that made of the list. Of course, we cannot talk about Nigerian army. Who is the chief security of the country? Is Tinubu. Like our brother has said, Tinubu is a wanted person as well from the back. Uh, he have established the reason why Biafrans, look. He's not a enabler of terrorism, but he also have a questionable character from his certificate down to his charges in the court in US, down to the how he takes it in the last election. So everything is not hidden; is in public domain. We all can conclude that his name appearing in that list, wanted thing for Biafran government in exile, is well deserved. Is well deserved, and not only him, all the service chiefs, all the people that are working for Nigerian government, all the people that are holding governmental posts, people that are today governors and senators, House of Representatives, name them. They all have this one or two things to do against our people. So it is not hidden. That is to say that the government design through the are doing a very wonderful to make sure that did you notice that none of them were panicking? Nobody was raising alarm. People were not running from header scatter like you see people doing in they are doing to people that we are going to court to make sure that everything to make sure that the name of chief executive that appeared there is being removed. So that is when you don't know your left or right. You don't know what you are standing for. You don't know what you are fighting for. You'll be running head scatter. Anybody can start on you and you start panicking and shivering. But what did the PM do? He laughed and said, "We are not going to challenge them in the Nigerian court because the court does not even want our presence. So what we are going to do is that we are going to come out with our own list. If they want us to go court to court, we are nowhere to hold them, where to present evidence against them. Not the court that maybe someone a judge and you expect that judge to be your paper. It doesn't work that way. Imagine me now, you want me to be in charge of your garden or your company, and somebody is somebody presenting you against you that employed me. What do you think I will expecting me to use against my master? It's not possible now. Otherwise, I will. So anybody who rely on the Nigerian court like DOS and the group said they're going to court to get justice. You know, for their names and loved ones that appear in the list that are going to court, straight to court to make sure that the name is deleted. It's solutional. You don't do that because doing that is actually validating the list, making them to proving the world that you are actually what you are. That is all the fact. Thank you so much, my brother.
Okay, doctor, thank you. Lizzie, I saw a comment here. According to your comment, you said that you are from Kenya, you are proud of Biafra in Nigeria. You said so. Why am I complaining about Nigeria? Lizzie, you're funny. See, let me tell you something.
Hold on, my
According
brother.
to, according to your,
He,
eh?
he said that she's from Kenya.
Yes, she's from Kenya.
Okay. Lizzie,
Now,
please don't. Lizzie, please don't go. No matter what my brother said, I have a question for you. Continue, my brother. Don't go. I have something to say for you.
okay. Okay, okay, Lizzie, go and study the history of Nigeria in the whole world today. You are hearing giant of Africa, giant of Africa. Ask yourself, who is the one making them the giant of Africa? Is the Biafrans? Is the Igbos? Now, we have oil and gold, we have honey and everything. We not test it for once. How can we be proud of the nation that steal our right from us? They steal our dignity, steal our respect, that put us into mess all over the world. Or whatever, all the things Biafrans or Igbos are passing all over the world is caused by Nigerians. It's caused by the fate of nation of Nigeria. If you don't know about it, for example, can Igbo read the history of terrorists? Igbo man is not a terrorist people. Igbo man come to develop. Lizzie, like you're from Kenya, you can count more than 20 houses or 10 houses owned by Igbo men. Can count shops, not one, shops owned by Igbo men. Igbo men came to develop, owned by Biafrans. Are you getting me? For example, ask yourself, go make a research. Biafrans is one that have the whole oil in Nigeria, the whole oil. But we are not among the oil wells. We are not among the oil wells. The gas in Nigeria, I have a video I can send to you if you want me to send the video. The gas project, the gas Nigeria to Europe. Where in Nigeria they are piping from Biafra land. Now the gas, we are not benefiting for the gas, not even a drop, not even a drop of the gas. Easy, I cannot be proud of my enemy. I can never pray for my enemy to live long. Nigeria is my enemy. I pray for it to fall down, for us to get our dignity again. We have paid the price in many ways. Price of Nigerians all over the world. What happened in Kenya? What happened in South Africa? That happened in South Africa. It's because Nigeria. Those things happen. Do you think that if Biafra is a nation, that thing can happen in South Africa? Do you know what Nigeria? Okay, you called off. You said that you are part of Nigeria. During election time, you said we should go back to our place and vote. They take our right for us during election time in Lagos. Go and study that demolishing our houses in Lagos. You say we are part of Nigeria. My dear, I can never be part of Nigeria. We want our own nation. That's, for example, Vatican City is not up to 1 million population. Vatican City. Do you know that Biafra is more than Kenya in population? Go and do your research. Biafra's population is more than Kenya in population. Biafra is more than 150 million. Biafra population all over the world. Go and make your research. Are you getting me? Why can't you give them a nation? What is the population of this in Togo? Togo is not up to 1.5 million population. Go do your research. Some countries in Africa are not up to 2 million populations. Why are they preventing Biafra that's more than 150 million population freedom? Why are they preventing us? Go and make a research. We want our freedom. We are not Nigeria. We cannot be part of Nigeria. Thank you. My brother, responded to her. Thanks. Thanks. Hello? We are not hearing you.
Oh, sorry. I was muted. I was muted. Okay,
Okay.
Lizzie, thank you for being in this program. And you said you are from Kenya. So I would like to ask you questions. Why? And I expect you to be putting it down on your comment section while we are flowing in this live stream. Please don't run away. Don't run away. Be proud of yourself. Since you are questioning our identities and what we are asking for, you are from Kenya. How old are you, Lisa? How old are you? Let me start from there. Do you mind to tell us your age? Lisa, do you mind to tell us your age? Do you mind to tell us your age? Because I can see that you are not above 30. You are not above 30. According to your picture that I'm seeing here, even if you are above 30, you have not crossed the middle 30. So, but your age, you should know the how you got your independence. But when I was school, when I was school, I did heard about this country. You heard about what country? Lizzie, forget about what you hear. My question to you is: since you are from Kenya, what do you know about Kenya's independence? Do you know how your country got independent? What is the role of Kenyatta, Uhuru Kenyatta and his family in Kenya? Do you care to know what Uhuru Kenyatta and his family represent in Kenya? Do you know there's a market in Igbo land? You said that what is it? You don't know what is Igbo. Now let me tell you what is Igbo. In Nigeria that you hear today, there are three major ethnic groups. We have more than 300 people with different languages and different culture. I believe you have some similar thing in Kenya, but one thing with the Kenyans, you people have one national language which you call the Swahili. Swahili, if I'm not mistaken. So that's Swahili is one major language in your is it East Africa? Okay, you have Swahili. Swahili is being people are speaking it in Uganda. So most of East Africans have that as one of the top national language. In Nigeria, we don't have something like anything like that. Then, in coming to your own country, in Kenya, when Uhuru Kenyatta's father was seeking refuge, he ran to Igbo land. You don't know. You said that you don't know Igbo, right? Because you don't pay attention to what happened around you. Because if from my own side, when my own founder, when my our own leader, not Igbo founder, I'm talking about people who have pushed our people forward, like Odumegu Ojukwu. When he went to exile, he went to Ivory Coast. He went to Ivory Coast. So I pay attention to those things to know what happened to my people. So I expect you to pay attention also to know what happened to your people. So your great father, political father, Uhuru Kenyatta, was seeking for refuge in Igbo land. That is why in Enugu, a place called the Enugu State today, you have Kenyatta Market. So that Kenyatta is nicknamed after your political father, Uhuru Kenyatta. Okay? So you from Kenya, you say that you don't know anything about Igbo people. That means you don't know anything about Africa. Because if you know Africa and you say you don't know about Igbo people, you know nothing about Africa. And that is why people like you are being used easily to enslave other Africans. Because you people like you if British people see you and they will use you to do anything just to conquer others. Because first of all, you don't even know the meaning of your name. You don't know what your flag that you are carrying around, what it represents. You don't know how your people fought for your independence. You don't care to understand what freedom means. Your joy is to see other people, being subjugated, being humiliated because you want to see them crying. As long as your own is moving forward, you are moving ahead, right? So in Africa today, many people don't understand that you don't bring other people down for you to climb up. Like what you are saying here, you said, well, why are we not proud of Nigeria? You from Kenya, can you tell me how many Kenyans are in Nigeria doing business today? How many Kenyans? Compare business in Dubai today, looking for work in Middle East, in Saudi Arabia, in Qatar. How many of you are in Nigeria doing business and you are proud of your whole African country? No. But today, if they give you visa as a Kenyan, if they give you visa to Dubai today, you went to your church to give testimony. You have to testify how God have blessed you with a visa to Dubai. But can you be proud? What can you? How many of you have you seek for a visa to Nigeria? The only thing that makes some of you Kenyan women to think about Nigeria is when you meet an Igbo man which is a girlfriend in your country, and the person said, "I want to marry you." And due to Nigerian music, which is dominated by Yoruba and Igbo, let me use the word Southerners, not Northerners. All of you are in love with Nigerian movies because if you ask Kenyan people, what, tell me what you know about Nigeria, the first thing they will tell you, I know about Yahoo Yahoo. The person will okay, just mention the negative part. You say, okay, I know about Nigerian music. That's how they speak. I know about Nigerian music. Now, the Nigerian music that you are proud of, that you love so much, that to you people is bringing African to world space, right? How many of you care to know who make up Nigerian music industries? You need to put it because you don't tell me that you don't know anything about ethnic group, different ethnic group that made up the country. No, if you don't know, in Kenya you have similar. You don't have one ethnic group that made up Kenya. You have other group as well. But the difference is this: in Nigeria, own is totally different from your place because they have everything in hand to make sure that Kenya work. But in Nigeria, it is totally different. Many people believe that they are owner of the country and others are not. In Kenya, you don't have such thing. You people can maybe you worship one of your political leaders, like Ethan's family, who claim they own the country and they all that. Other people are coming up as well. So you can't compare what you have in Kenya to what is happening in Nigeria. That's just the fact. And you people should start learning this. You don't need to pretend that you want to establish which you don't know. Lizzie said, and you Nigerians, you love Kenyans. Uh, why are you coming and acting your movie in Kenya? Yes, we love Kenya. That like I said, put your ear on the ground to understand what is happening in Igbo land in Nigeria. I'm not saying that Kenyans are bad. No. I'm not saying that Kenyans are stupid. No. What I'm trying to tell you is that Igbo people and southerners, southern part of Nigeria, are different from the north. Kenyans are having you know anything about Nigerian men today. You know anything about Nigerian music and Nigerian movies and all that because we are lovely people. We don't restrict ourselves from others. We open our doors to welcome our fellow Africans and we expect to welcome us as well. But when you people see us as the way you see Nigerian government, that's an error. That's an error. You can't tell me us that like you will see what your question here. You are asking me why are we coming to your place to shoot movies? Coming to your place to shoot movies is really business to you. If you know your government and how you government generate tax, you should be clapping for people that come to your country to shoot movies because they are coming and bringing their money to spend in your country for them to shoot the movie. Probably they have to give you job opportunity as well. Why shoot the movie? Because they cannot bring everybody from Nigeria to shoot the movie. They have to hire some Kenyans to do the job. The day they shoot movies, transporters in Kenya make money. The day they shoot movies, food sellers make money. The day they come to shoot movie, hotels have more customers. You understand? Because they don't have home in Kenya. So you should think. So bringing business to your country is a part of the people that does that. And who are people responsible for that? Your government generates more revenue through that. People who generate more revenues are government through foreigners coming to your country. That's why every reasonable country makes that put an advertisement there to welcome other countries to come to their tourist to their country for tourists. You go there to see the beauty of countries and all that. That's one of the way the government generates money is through tourists, through tourism. So if people who go to Kenya actually help you, and that people that you see shooting movie are different. Are you getting it? People that you enjoy the movie today are Oduduwas and Biafrans, not Southerners. So you cannot say, why are you not happy with about Nigeria? In your Kenya today, how many shopping malls or tell me if you have any school where I'm talking about primary school, secondary school, nursery school that terrorists or bandits have abduct them and demand for ransom. Do you have something in your headline in Kenya? The answer is no. You don't have something because your country is different from Nigeria. But Nigeria is a regular news in Nigeria today. It's a common news. What the only thing that differs from each other is how many adoptees we have. Do we have more adopted people today? Are there more children or more women or more children? We don't. There's no one a week and a month will not pass without people kidnapped. Okay, but Nigerians said no tax. Nigerians said no tax. What mean Nigerians said no tax? I don't understand it. If anyone, if anyone, yeah, if anyone. What do you mean? If anyone, can you tell me what do you mean? What do you mean? Because our husband was like advertising them to build a standard hotel, just like the hotel in Dubai. Okay. They asked them, so how do you make your money if I cannot pay taxes? I think you have a long conversation. I cannot flow with you. So, Lizzie, I hope you understand what I'm saying. If you have any question, put it out there. Thank you, my brother. Continue.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Lizzie, according to my brother, you said that Biafrans or Igbos paid your people, Kayata family, with love, with love in 1963. December 12, 1963, before they get that, before they got Kenya got their independence. We show them love. Kayata run to Igbo land, not to Nigeria. You understand me? You want to Biafra land for for this thing to rescue. Biafrans rescued him. Unfortunately, after the love and help we show to Kenya, they showed us evil. They showed us betrayers. But to put that aside, what we are passing today, what our leader Martin Nakan is passing through today is because of dangerousness in Africa against the Igbos all over the world. They need to go and study that without the Igbo, without the free of Biafra, Africa will never be free. That's what they do not know. Biafra is the key to the freedom of Africans. Once they understand that the freedom of Biafra is the freedom of African, they will have peace. Africa will never have peace. Lizzie, visiting to Biafra is not the issue. You understand me? As for now, you understand me? Hold your visit. Don't say that we not ask you, we not tell you not to hold your visit because now Nigeria is a terrorist state. A terrorist state, anything can happen in a terrorist state. Let me tell you the truth. If something happened to you, say you are visiting to Biafra land, something happened to you, visit to Biafra December this year when we get our freedom. Because we are getting our freedom, we are taking the bull by the horn this year. You understand me? But as for now, Nigeria is still a terrorist state. A terrorist state has no peace. They are looking for who to eat. Are you getting me? Now, like we are saying is that Tinubu is the number one of Nigeria. Is the first citizen of Nigeria. Any declaration of any wanted of our prime minister is declared by Tinubu. The chief of staff or chief of army cannot take a declaration, cannot declare someone wanted without Tinubu interfering on it. It's impossible. Ask yourself, why did he abandon his money and why did he stop going to America? You understand me? If it's not declared wanted, you declare our prime minister wanted, but he's still working in Finland. He's still working strong in Finland. You understand me? You can only declare someone wanted that is person that is hiding. You can declare wanted. Now, when I mean that Nigeria is a terrorist organization, it's a terrorist state, I'll prove it right. What happened? Hamas leader. What I mean by Hamas, who is Hamas and what is Hamas? Hamas is a terrorist organization that attacked the Israelites October last year. The leader of Hamas is in Nigeria, is dining with the president of Nigeria. You understand me? Show me your friend, I will tell you who you are. You understand me? Show me your friend, I will tell you who you are. Nigeria friend is Hamas. Who is Hamas? Hamas is a terrorist organization that is hiding. An anti-terrorist, a terrorist people is person that is hiding. If you're not a terrorist, you can never hide. For example, we know what happened in this thing, uh, what they call it, or this man, Nigeria policeman that they say that they arrested him in drug, Abakare. You understand me?
Abakari.
Abakare yeah, he's a terrorist. He's hiding. We don't know the story again because he's working with his story master. They arrest Abakare for drug trafficking, for drug issue. That's the reason of them arresting Abakare. Yes, ask yourself, can a drug baron arrest a drug baron? It's a question you need to ask yourself. Can a drug baron arrest a drug
Hello,
baron? The answer is no.
let me say something
You
before you
understand me?
continue. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, let me say something before you continue. Lizzie, you said you will visit for you visit Biafran for vacation. You maybe your boyfriend is from where? Is he Biafran? Is your boyfriend a Biafran? I want to know because people may claim to be when they are not. Oh, what is the name of your boyfriend? The name only. Now, going to what you just said now, my brother, you said that Abba carried a terrorist and they arrested him, they charged him for drug case and all that, and he managed to navigate his way out. The only thing that you need to understand about is that drug issue of a thing they were talking about. Okay? The only thing that we make that you need to understand about that charges is this. They actually used that thing to stop him from going to US. Because America was about to they are looking for him to try him in US. They also, so but in international law, you cannot bring somebody who have a case charges in his own country to another man's country to try the person. So they create that story of that the one we are talking about of that weekend. They created it. They created it for them for just to prevent the American from taking him to try him in the US. Do you understand? So it's a political RNG court case. That man may or may have not commit anything ahike. They use that in, they use one lie to prevent another lie. They created this lie for America not to bring, because America have already issued warrants, arrest warrants to extradite him to US, to bring him to US so that the US will try, trying him in US, he will not see the light of the day because every evidence will go against him. And for Fulani to protect their own, for Fulani to protect their own, they have to use government use their control to do anything possible to prevent Abba Kyari, who have been, the number one buyer of our people, which they gave him awards of buying our people because the whatever they call him in the US. You understand? So we have to say it way. The RNG plan that they made to prove to the world that we are doing other get have case with us here. Let us finish with that case. The case, if American try to do investigation now about that court case, they will bring that file again. That his case was adjourned, that he's still going on that trial. But now everything went down because nobody questioned what happened, in the circle of Fulani people. Nobody questioned that. And I was also told that even when he's being charged of this Ahike, he still earns salary as a until even up to date, up to this day, he's still earning money. He's still the name his name is still in Nigerian police force. They did not sack him. They did not do anything. But the only thing that they did not put him in the front line anymore. You don't appear to anything in Nigerian government for now. Do you think he's in prison? The answer is no. So that is it. That is it. Continue, my brother.
Thank you.
Sorry, he said you want me to conclude?
Yes, let's round up the program. We are up to 1 hour from now. We started the live. We're up to 1 hour. I would like us to round up the program.
Is it 1 hour?
It's wanted. Thank you.
No, yeah, there's no way a terrorist will declare anybody a terrorist. Yeah, even Shegumi. Let me see before you conclude. Let me start for. There's a post that Shegumi made, which let me see if I can lay my hand on it. Shegumi said that Tinubu, somebody who has a drug, in his word, he said a drug baron and a fraudulent individual, somebody who have a questionable character, who don't even present his certificate, don't have legitimacy of naming anybody or tagging anybody to be terrorist. Shegumi said exactly that. You understand? Shegumi have said that that is not possible. Hmm? So what? Let me. I don't know. Okay, it will take us time. Let me not go. Let me know. It will take us time. Let me leave it. Maybe in our next broadcast, I will bring it up. I'll bring it up. But what Shigumi said is actually the fact, the real truth, that you cannot name somebody to be a terrorist, when you yourself have a lot of questions to answer. Shigumi, because before they invite him, because now I was told that they sent the invitation to him. They invite him to answer some questions, which in those questions is not yet out. We don't know what they're questioning him for. We don't know what they're asking him to do. But whatever they're questioning him for, it does not really matter. But people have been calling for his arrest, questioning government, because if not that people are not yearning for to know what Nigerian government think about Shekumi, they wouldn't have invited him. Now, the invitation they sent to him is not like the one they sent to Ijele. Ijele own is different. So Ijele own is our people that pilot his phone. Okay, our people pilot his phone. But those of them who claim that they know everything, they know what to do and how to go about it, don't understand that our people don't have say in Nigeria. So Ijele own is somehow different. But Shegumi, they have invited him. We don't know what they're calling for, they may not even tell us the outcome of that invitation. You understand? Imagine somebody who have publicly made it clear that the best way to that what bandits are doing now is a tip of iceberg. That more are coming. That more is yet to come. That's what they said. That more is yet to come. So somebody who came out publicly, openly, advocate for freedom of terrorists and protection of bandit people, and he promotes banditizm. because he believed that his people cashing out. Yesterday we were it was in social media that they made it open. One of the bandits have shoot a video of himself with money they paid for ransom, bragging about it. So the question that our brother is asking is very, very obvious. It is not possible for somebody who has such character. One thing I like about him is that he used the best way to identify or define a illegitimate president. So he is an illegitimate president of Nigeria who don't even have people's mandate. He said relocate to grab it and take it by force and run with it, which he grew to be where he is today. And he making up lists against people. It doesn't make any sense at all. It doesn't make any sense. You said that we are 1 hour in the program. Hello, my brother. Can you hear me? I think your network is giving a whole lot of problem.
My
Veronica,
network
keep
is
this.
disturbing.
This Nigerian will make me worry. These Nigerians will make you worry. Who are you referring as Nigerians? Lizzie, if you don't want to read, why don't you just pay attention and use your ear? Social media has helped everybody to make it in life, because even if you are. So if you are lazy in reading or researching, you shouldn't be lazy while in listening. You have to pay attention. You can learn by listening. Okay, you can learn by that. So remove you. I don't know what to call you. Okay, uh, my brother, thank you so much. The only thing I have to answer to your question is that it is not possible. It is not possible to name someone a terrorist when you yourself is the chief of the terrorists. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, Liz, you are funny. You say that we are welcome in Kenya. Can you compare the independence of Biafra like Kenya? Go and study I've told you, go and do your research. You need to know more about Biafra. Biafra is not an ordinary country. Their citizens are more educated, talented, gifted from God, not for human being. We have brain resources, excess brain resources. We have excess mineral resources and excess solid resources. Every go and do your research and not say what I don't know about. Go to all over the world. All over the world, you must say an Igbo market is compulsory. Whenever you see African market, who is the African they are referring to? Are the Biafra? Don't go to America and say you are looking for Kenya market. It's impossible. Yes, we are here to fight the freedom of Africa. Kenya or Lizzie, stop pushing
Don't
us to open the history of Kenya. We know more
don't
about Kenya. You understand me?
don't
We know.
don't waste don't waste your saliva on Lizzie. Just let's do the program. Lizzie is a small girl. I don't know if she's 15 years. It's a little girl that don't know much about herself. She only know that what she knows about Nigeria is Tuetua. Nothing more. What you know is that about Nigeria is Tuetua. Tuetua music. That's what you know. So forget about this. Let's focus on what we are. This is not the only listener here. We have other. We have more people. John is here. If not if anyone is here. So forget about Lizzie. She what Kenyan women understand very well about Nigeria is Tuetua.
Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Thank you, viewers and lovers of freedom. Like I always say, freedom for one is freedom for all. When
This is
Africa
crushing.
will be free, you get some.
Wait, till- wait, till- wait, till This is crushing on you.
Eh?
This is this is crushing on you.
Let us stay on. Let us stay on place. This is still on
This
start here.
is crushing on you. He said,
This is Lizzy.
I like your lips.
Ma- ma-
Lizzie, take it
Let
easy.
us, Lizzy,
Continue, continue.
forget my lips here. My lips is meant for someone else. Yeah. Now, yeah.
He
Thank you.
said,
Yes, I make a day because I want the day of Africa. You understand me? I'm not fighting for the freedom of myself. No. Like for example, when Martin Luther King Jr. is fighting for African all over the world, all over the Europe, we think that he's fighting for himself. But now, Barack Obama is from Kenya. He's a president of America once, a president of America. You understand me? When he's still a president of America, you must make an African man. Who is the African man? Obama. Who without the sacrifice of Martin Luther King, do you think that Obama will be there? The answer is no.
the network is disturbing our brother. Let's wait for him
Yeah,
to come
yeah,
back.
come back.
Yeah.
Obama went there and put Africa in mess. The mess today Africa is facing today is Obama from Kenya. Forget that he's a citizen of America. It's Obama from Kenya. The mess, the fuck up Africa is facing today. Do you know the pains Africa is passing about Gaddafi? Do you know what the pains, the tears, the sorrows it Obama? Now, Sammy, let's like I said, Lizzie. I know some history. You understand me? Let's not go and open history because when we open history, to be sincere, Kenya have fucked up Africa a lot. The pains Biafras are
Yes,
passing today now, the crime Biafra are passing today is from Kenya. You
my
understand
brother.
me?
Before you continue, Lizzie, your country is have a very dark story when it comes to illegality in Africa. Very dark. Do you know that? Do you know that yesterday it was in the news that owner of Binance e-wallet, Binance, okay, that the white man was detained in Nigeria and he escaped prison. He escaped detention. He ran away. Now, after the investigation that Nigerian security force have done, it is very clear that the passport that man used to escape from Nigeria is Kenyan passport. Kenyan passport. Do you understand? So Kenya is often appear in anything international crime, national crime. Your government is feeding on illegality, criminality. So I'm not here to bash you, but in fact you can do your research. Your government have a very dark history, and you should not be you should not be all that proud and arrogant when you are talking to Biafrans and looking down on everybody. Like I said, I believe you have learned a lot from this video because it's not everything is not about so that everything is not about what. Sometimes you pay attention to reality, the real story on ground, and learn from it. Thank you guys. Thank you so much, my brother. We are going to end it here, like we said. So after this in a few minutes time. I'm going live on my own as well on my own channel. Thank you so much.
Okay, no, yeah, Lizzie, thank you for hearing about the little history about Kenya. We are ending it today. Next time, I'll be happy to meet. I'll be happy for you to join again. We'll talk more about freedom. Like I always, when one is free, all is free. That's what I always say. When one is free, all is free. You understand me? Like we are fighting for African freedom, not only Biafrans. You understand me? Biafra will be free, and Africa will be free. Like what happened in Senegal today, I'm very happy in Senegal today. Are you getting me? They have elected a new president of Senegal, a young guy. You understand me? The one the Senegal have in mind have taken over Senegal. Now you have one France to leave the country away from them. You understand me? I'm happy. See, Lizzie, my happiness today is the happiness of Africa. in TikTok. See, what I want is the freedom of African. Dizzy, thank you for joining. My brother, thank you. Let's call this a
Thank
day.
thank you so much. Are you free to join me in my own, or you are busy today?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, send me the link. I will join you. Send me the link and
All
the
right,
topic.
guys. Thank you so much. Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, take care.
Thank you for joining my live. I appreciate all of you for the groups that join me, all my friends and my fans. Please share the live, subscribe to the channel, and like it so others will join it. I appreciate you. If anyone, Lizzie, and others, I appreciate all of you. Like I always say, freedom for one is freedom for all. When one is free, all will be free. What we are fighting for is the liberation of Africa. The liberation of Africa will start from one place. The liberation of Asia today start from Turkey. It start from this in the this what you call it, Toronto. That's Toronto. That's where it start from. You understand me? When one is free, all is free. Japan start for Japan. The liberation of Asia today, like here in Dubai, Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, Vietnam, all this that is Japan's the liberation of Asia start from. Well, like I said, liberation of one is for all. When one is free, all will be free. Free. Thank you for joining the live. I appreciate you all. Daisy and others, good night.